Greetings, humans and fellow fairy creatures, and welcome back for a second stream of the Japanese version of RADIATA stories. I'm just kind of laughing at something I just saw on Facebook. I have this coworker who's an old lady, and she posts that very typical old people Facebook stuff from time to time. And I guess recently there's been some sort of thing where, and I'm not really completely sure what all the facts are on it, but I guess Facebook, either Facebook or just Meta, is going to be charging $4.99 to use their services or something. But I think it's only for certain things. It's not just to use Facebook in general, and they're not going to charge your account if you don't already have like a credit card linked, and B, without actual authorization. But my very boomer old people Facebook coworker posted this thing, you know, that as boomers often do, the whole like, I do not give permission to Facebook to charge $4.99 a month to my account. And I just think it's kind of endearing that these old people think that Mark Zuckerberg reads their status updates and is like, oh, I was gonna charge them $4.99, but they posted that Facebook status saying that I don't have permission, so that stops me dead in my tracks. Like, that's not how that goes. It's not gonna stop anything. I mean, first of all, you have to give authorization for a charge anyway, unless it's on autopay, which autopay it is in and of itself authorization, but you're just not gonna get like an automatic charge out of the blue for no reason. Old people Facebook. Anyway, so where we last left off, Devin was still in town, but Devin has gone back home to Lobsterland, and I'm here by myself, and Devin's in chat. So, we had just finished the elf mission, and next up, we're about to get fired from the Knights and get hired at Theater Van Coor. Become a thespian. And that's pretty much it. Oh, I realized, just a little minor update, but that the little social links down in the corner were a little bit messed up. For example, the Facebook plug that's down there was incorrect. It was the old one that said Elf Boulevard. It's not Elf Boulevard anymore. It's just Eleanor's Play Positive now. Also, I removed the Twitch plug, because why the fuck do you need to know what my Twitch is? You're watching me on Twitch right now, so it doesn't really make sense. And I replaced it with Twitter, but that's about it. He controls the lobsters. We're gonna become a what? We're gonna become a theater lesbian. Yes, Devin, a thespian. Thespian. I had this theater teacher in high school who was one of those really arrogant fine arts teachers. You know what I'm talking about, right? They're the fine arts teachers that were pretty cool and down to earth and had a level head on their shoulders, but then there was a lot of art teachers who just had their head up their ass and like the smell of their own farts. And he was one of those people, the theater teacher, and he got really annoyed when people would say thespians instead of thespians. So, you know, I just thought that was funny. Hey Ellie, how's it going? How you doing? We're gonna get into the game in just a wee moment. Then head over onto the game itself. If the game will actually show up, there we go. Doing pretty good. I'm doing alright. Had a little bit of a day, but you know, it's fine, it's over. I've been looking forward to doing this stream tonight, just to unwind, relax, hang out with you guys. Relax. And relax. and have my little screwballs. I know they're called screwdrivers. I just like to call them screwballs. Now I forget what I'm supposed to do. I don't think I've seen the cutscene yet where the jailers go cuckoo bananas. Oh yeah, no we haven't. We're about to watch it right now. There's been an emergency in the basement. It's like, oh, that was weird. I do have to wonder why a castle steward who's basically just a butler is dealing with some sort of security concern. Isn't this above his pay grade? Al, your job is to dust the furniture and mop the floor. You're not supposed to get involved in this sort of thing. Of course, Al, he's a bit of a busybody. At least I can see him being that way. Likes to stick his nose in other people's business. Hang on, I think I need to turn the sound up a wee bit. Audio, is it I feel like it's a little too quiet. Just turn that up a bit. Okay. Hopefully that'll be better. Because they won't hire more staff, so he has to do it. That's legit. I believe that. Is the volume of the game okay? Or should I turn it up a little bit? It looks like my voice is very, very loud, and the game is very, very quiet. But yeah. Yeah, it's fine, or yeah, turn it up. Oh, it sounds fine. Okay, that's good. Yeah, what? Maybe it's quiet because I only have one earphone plugged in. There we go, that's better. Devin. Okay, that's good. Just want to make sure. Balancing the audio is always a little bit of a challenge. That's why I take, like, at least 30 minutes before the start of my stream to do a sound check. Because I use my microphone and my camera for other things besides just streaming. So sometimes that knocks off the settings a bit. I wonder how he got that scar. Patrick, that's his name. You ever wonder how he got that scar in his face? My father was a drinker. A fiend. One of my friends from high school dressed up as the Joker on Halloween. And, the Joker from The Dark Knight, that is. And I passed him in the hallway, and I was just like, "Oh, hey, Vince, how's it going?" And he comes up to me, he's like, "Do you know how I got these scars?" And like, I completely blanked because I didn't know that he was quoting The Dark Knight. So I'm just like, "You painted them on?" And he's just like, "My father was a drinker and a fiend." I'm like, "Oh, okay." He had me leaned up against the wall because he's like, 6'4" and I'm like 5'8". He's towering over me, and I'm just like, you painted them on?" Scar is probably a rub-on tattoo. Like, you don't want to mess with this guy. Stand back, Patrick. I've got this under control. I'm gonna use the secret karate technique called, thump the monkey on the head. That's it. Thump the monkey on the head. How was everybody's Thursday? Or if you weren't here for the stream on Wednesday, how was your week/weekend? Week wasn't all too interesting aside from cleaning. I've got stuff to do this weekend. A lot of his stuff I should do, but I don't want to do. Just relating to, you know, the convention that I staff for and everything. Excuse me. You played video games today. Yesterday worked. Yeah, you're playing that Spyro game that's a RPG. And they give the enemies first and last names, so you're supposed to feel bad about killing them. Yeah, I know about yours. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, you gotta do the meeting this weekend? Yeah, I do. It's a manager one, and then there's an all-staff meeting in 2 weeks. You still have to take the stupid shuttles. Yeah, because they're not going to be done with the construction until May. Which is just my luck. I have, one of my assistants is, I think she's coming to the meeting. I need to look it up, but, or I have to look back on our chats if it's this meeting or the next one. But she did offer me a ride, so I don't have to take the shuttle. The problem is she's not quite an official, assistant manager yet. She hasn't done the paperwork and, you know, signed the NDA and all that stuff. So I don't know if there's going to be an issue with her coming with me to the meeting. I mean, I dragged Devin, I dragged you along to the last manager meeting and nobody said shit, so hopefully nobody will raise a fuss. But yeah. It's, that was nice of you. Nice of them to, what, well, I wouldn't necessarily say that they let him, I just brought him, and nobody said anything. And I'm just gonna be like, well, you know what? If they protest, I'll just be like, well, you know what? I didn't have to show up here today, so. I'm like, look, he's in town. I don't have all that much time to spend with him, which is kind of a lie because I had 3 weeks with him, but you know, even still, like I you know, nobody said anything. If they did say shit, I would have just bullied them. Nerds. Yeah, that is true. Alright, I need to use Google Lens because I'm pretty sure that the first option is yes, but I want to make sure. Okay, yeah, the first... Of course it is. Alright, so now I gotta find, Leonard. My Japanese is very, very rusty. Do you and Devin live across states from each other? Yes, very far. He lives about a 16-hour drive. If I were to drive, I don't drive there. I just fly. But yeah, he lives pretty far away. That must be hard living so far away from the one you love. Yeah. I mean, we make it work. I think it kind of helps that we met online, so the majority of our relationship has been apart. So we make it work by, you know, video calling almost every day and all that. And one day we'll move in together. No, we never lived close to each other. We met online, and then I found out that he wasn't actually a 40-year-old creep. He was just some guy my age. And then I was a little bit disappointed. Not really. That's a joke. I don't know how people did it back before that kind of thing. I don't know, pen pals? I'm not really sure. Oh, I can't go in there. I'm supposed to go to the training ground, excuse me. Yeah, it's in here. Shit, where am I supposed to go? I go back to my room, and, he's not there. I know he's not supposed to be there. Yeah, no, I just... You gotta hydrate. You know, I'll give you a bigger sip than that. Alright. Before you guys... Yeah, also that regular phone calling. But then again, you and Jordan lived in the same state. I wonder what it's like for people who live, you know, across the country or in a different country. Guess you just have to suck up the long distance charges. I couldn't find him. I don't want to buy anything right now. Phones. Right. Hey, Charlie! Charlie! Not like you can't call out of state. I mean, it's not that you can't call out of state, but I don't know what the charges are like. The long distance charges. I don't know. It's been a long time since we... Since that was really a thing. No. I thought he should be sparring. Ah, fuck it. Do you guys remember where I'm supposed to go to find Leonard? I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, maybe... Oh, I have to talk to Natalie, maybe? Yeah, I think I have to go to talk to Natalie. No, I'm not talking about WhatsApp. I'm just talking about, like, a long time ago before Skype and WhatsApp and just, like, internet and stuff. I don't know what any of this shit says, so I'm even more fucked. Jeez, here. Yeah, phone calls and letters. I don't know. I'm just as lost as you are. Speaking of video calling, I got reminded of back before video calls, my deaf grandparents used to call people using a special keyboard that you would place phone onto. I think you would hear the beeps from the other end and translate them to letters. And that's some next level stuff. Yeah. Must have been interesting. You know what? Screw it. I don't want to deliver that letter. Or whatever. I think it's a charm or something. Sorry, Leonard. You can remain sick. Sleeping. Posture check. Alright. Fair enough. Crack it. Crack my back. It was normal for me as a kid, but looking back on it, it's kind of wild. So, okay. Special keyboard. Oh no, I can't. God damn it. I can't progress the story until I find Leonard. God damn it. Okay, fine. Running out of stories. Walk through. I don't want to do this. Weird. Your first stop should be back left through the doors down the big tower. Go to your room. Leonard will not be around. But the guard... Oh, I see. Okay, guard says he's not here. Go to the third floor. I'll read that in just a second. Alright, so Floor 1. Floor 2. Okay. Maybe that is floor 2. There's no, okay. There's a Wikipedia article on these things. Okay. A telecommunications device for the deaf, teleprinter. I don't want to read all this, no offense, because I'm busy playing a game, but, so basically, they... Could you, like, give me the spark notes on, like, how it works? I'm a lazy piece of shit, I don't feel like reading. Oh, okay, show a picture, I see. I'm just trying to, like, visualize in my mind how it actually works, though. I know what it looks like. I just don't know how it works. Does it sort of transcribe the... I don't know. Do you speak into it? Alright, so we talked to Gantz. Go to the basement floor, run 3 hallways down to starting point, small tower room. Go back to the big tower. You know, the funny thing about that little cutscene is that Gantz is talking about, like, how he's excited for the future of Rosh Hashanah. Little does he know we're about to get fired. Okay, so you put on an old-fashioned cord phone with the round thing on top, the rotary, which have microphones that hear the beeps the TDD on the other end makes and translates them into a scrolling text I see. I remember as a kid answering the phone, and sometimes all there would be on the other end was beeping. Huh. That's really interesting. Alright. Take me to the big training room. It must have been pretty crazy, though. Hello? Beep, 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 beep. Oh, okay. Not quite the same thing, but, one of my friends has, I think a grandma or some old relative who's really introverted, doesn't really like to go out and socialize, but, you know, family members are still keeping in touch with her and just making sure that she's still alive and everything. So basically, what they would do to keep in contact with her without actually bothering her too much or, like, holding a conversation is that they would call her, and, if she was, actually, what was it? Yeah. They would call her, and she would let the phone ring 2 times, and then she'd pick it up and then hang it up. So if it rang 2 times, then they would know that, you know, she was still there. She's still alive. She's, you know, doesn't want to talk to anybody. Very bare minimum. I wonder if I'll be like that when I'm old. Okay. have to go all the way back up to the 3rd floor, and we've talked to Gantz again. Alright, Gantz.
Hi?
Hi? Oh, wait, no. Back to... Oh, okay. Here we go. This one. That's the one. And she's like, oh no, he's not here. And I don't want his bracelet. His bracelet or whatever. Ugh, got turned down. Yeah, when I was a kid, I didn't know how to type well, and it was stressful to use. Let's see. I believe that the first option is keep looking, but Google one's at seek. Okay, we're gonna keep on looking. I love Google Lens. Look at that. I can translate myself. Luckily, all we have to do is go back to our room. And then we should be done. Keyword there is should. I forget what we get from completing this little side mission. It's been a long time. Usually I don't bother with it. Oh, the guard's gone. There he is. There you are. I found you. He's like, I'm not here 24/7, come on. Was that a Nazi salute? Unintentional Nazi salute. No. Oh no, Jack. What does Leonard do all afternoon? He just sits here and stares at the door. He disassociates. I remember when I was in college, I was in this lounge area, and there was this girl who was sitting in an armchair, like with her arms on the armrest, and she was wearing this shirt that said, in pink cursive writing, "The struggle is real," and she's just like staring at the ceiling, like absolutely done. And the look on her face accurately illustrated what her shirt said. The struggle is real. Yep. Me too. It was pretty funny. He's doing it to raise awareness for his missing girlfriend. Oh my god. Oh man. So here's the story. In Chicago, there was the story recently where I guess some guy was hanging a Nazi flag in his window. He actually was hanging 2 Nazi flags from his window. And so people were kind of wondering what's up with that. And I figured that it's probably either one of three things. Either A, he's a genuine Nazi. B, he's doing it as some sort of, like, you know, just to be edgy, as like, or just to provoke people. Or B, he's like a Twitch streamer or a YouTuber or some sort of influencer who's doing the, and that flag is like a prop for some skit he's doing. And it turns out it was none of those things. Turns out it was, I guess his girlfriend had gone missing, and he was doing it to raise awareness about her going missing. Which is a pretty weird way to raise awareness for a missing person. Usually, you know, you go to the police or, you know, post flyers on light poles or something like that. I just think it was funny that... But does he have a Nazi girlfriend? I don't know. I just know that the guy... he was saying, like, you know, I'm not actually a Nazi, and, like, I'm actually a hippie, and I believe in peace and love and all that stuff. But I just wanted to, raise awareness because my girlfriend went missing or something like that. And everyone's just like, okay. I went too far. I don't know, maybe he does have a Nazi girlfriend. Maybe he's just very, very, tolerant of people who have different beliefs than him. I don't know. But it was very, very weird. Let's see if I can find the story. Because it is pretty funny. Let's see, I found it on the Chicago subreddit. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, where is it? Come on. Where's that post? Yeah, with the Nazi flag. Here it is. Let's see if I can pull up, my display. That is way too big. Oh, it's his fiance. Okay. Whoop. Scale that down a wee bit. Okay. Man claims Nazi swastika flags in Chicago apartment windows is to bring attention to his missing fiance. But, it doesn't actually show the Nazi flag that's in question. Let's see if I can find it. Flag, maybe? I tried searching Nazi. Let's see. Nah, I don't know. Anyway, it's pretty weird. I mean, I will say one thing, he definitely did get people's attention. Shines a Nazi flag in the sky. I'm summoning my girlfriend. Indeed. I can post the article if you guys want to see it. Him saying I'm a hippie but flying like 2 Nazi flags in his window has very much the vibe of I'm a healer, but cock's gun. Song in this video game. They're all great. What's your favorite song from this game, Ellie? I like the song that plays in Alganar's Castle, Night Memories. I also like what's the it's I'm blanking on the name of the song. But it's the one that plays when like really sad scene is happening. Oh shit! What's it called? It's gonna drive me nuts. Yeah, stories. Oh, OST. It's called... Well, I like Magical World, that's another one I like, but that's not the song that I'm talking about. Yeah, I like Perpetual Unsteadiness, the Gnome region music. / Elf region. Bloom of Anxiety, that's what it's called. I like the song that plays in the area of the Citywide Nights. Oh yeah, the Labyrinth of Fortune. Great. Chef's kiss.
一つ良い考えがあります。リドリー様に団を持っていただきましょう。リドリーを団長に？さよう。そしてリドリー様の部下として信頼のおける優秀な騎士たちをローズコションにいていただくより確実にリドリー様の身は安全に。
Don't put these ideas into his head, Lucian.
なるほど。さすがはルシオン。
I'm sorry, Ellie. You asked for a posture check, and I checked my posture for a second there, and then I just reverted back to sitting like a shrimp, hunching over like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Hydrate.
そうだ、それぐらいの罰は当然なのだ。しかしやはりまだ問題があるぞ。
Thank you, Devin. Thank you for that hydrate.
ラクスだ。あいつが納得しない。
Don't know which one's your favorite. They're all good to me. I forget if I asked Ellie. I forgive me for forgetting, but did you mention who your favorite character is? I forget if you did. I have shitty memory. I used to have pretty good memory. But, nowadays it's very, very selective. You didn't. So, who is your favorite character, if you can choose one? I don't think I need to tell you who mine is. That's pretty obvious. But I do like Nogueira. And Gil's pretty good too. And Cross, I mean, as much as an asshole as he is, I admit that he is an asshole, but I do like him as a character. I like my villain characters. My arrogant prick villain characters. You know, when I first played this game, I hated Zane. And I hated Gil too. I just thought that they were just really arrogant elves. Like, all the elves seemed arrogant to me. I think that they're better than the humans. So the scene where you're about to fight the Wind Dragon, In the scene where you're about to fight the Wind Dragon, seeing Cross and Gil, who are both arrogant assholes, just arguing with each other, that was pretty entertaining for me. You know, it's like putting two beta fish in the same tank and watching them fight. That's how I felt. You like your drunk piece of shit. The shrimp worked. The Yi did not. Yi? Yeah, here we go. One of these days, Devin and I will get further in our Final Fantasy X stream. And we'll get to the part where we get to hear him go, yeep! Yeah, here we go. Oh no, he's gonna blackmail him. Cut the attitude, Jasney. Because my favorite, she's awesome. Yeah, Rinka's pretty cool. Out of all of the date options, she's the one that I try to go for. And as it would turn out, she's also the hardest to get because she's the only date option, I believe, that you can't recruit until after the date, the fireworks date. So the only way that you can get enough affection points with her is to just talk to her nonstop and just avoid all the other date options. Just totally spam talk to her. Cebu. Cebu. I'm going to Cebu. Kind of a weird mother who has to be somewhere in her 30s dating a 16-year-old. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of characters that I'm pretty sure are too old to be dating Jack. But, you know, it's a JRPG. You, as Titus in Final Fantasy X, are 17 years old. I believe Titus is 17, right? Or is he 19? I don't know. But he can, you know, not really date. What's his name? You can get affection points with Orin, Mari. People give a shit when they choose Leona, but she's like one of the only ones who's old enough to be dating him. Yeah, that is true. Leona and actually, does she show up to the date as Cornelia or as Rachel? I forget. Like, people conveniently forget that Jack is 16. Rachel, okay, she turns up as Rachel. Jack's at that very awkward age in a JRPG where it's just like young but old enough to date adults. He's too young to drink, but old enough to get it on, I guess. I love the little piggy banks that show up throughout the game. Like, you notice one that's on the desk behind Gantz.
はい
That's not the only one. They show up
私は
elsewhere in the
ここ
game.
へ入るつもりです
It's kind of like the little cow
ジャックさんも
figurine thingies that you see around Clocktown in Majora's Mask.
急に言われても
もちろんジャックさんの意思にお任せします
My neighbor is making
私は
noise.
今夜のうちに城を出ます
He's like not really tapping his feet, but he's like, you know,
それで
banging his feet against the floor. He's listening to music and he's really getting into it, just going with his feet.
インチキくせえ
This place looks real shady. You miss Cashew. Yeah. So, I don't know if I told you guys, but, you know the little dog that used to live upstairs that you would sometimes hear barking or his feet, like, pitter-pattering across the floor? He died about a month ago.
飲むんです
You
か
live in an apartment? Yes, I do.
これから入隊テスト
On the lowermost floor at that.
緊張してしまいまして
Right below a guy who sometimes walks across his apartment in lead boots,
ジャックさんごめ
or
んな
so
さ
it
い
seems.
ちょっと
To be fair, he used to be a lot louder, and I think it was because he didn't realize that he had someone living in the unit below him. He thought it was just like, you know, nobody down here. He had a roommate who doesn't live there anymore, who was a drummer, and sometimes he would practice his drums in the middle of the day, which, I mean, I guess if you're gonna practice your drums in the middle of the day, like, that's... You can't have a better time of day than that, because that's when most people are at work. And it's not like he's doing it in the middle of the night, but even so, it was just... God, it was awful. Living below a guy playing the drums. But, my upstairs neighbor who still lives there, he, would blast his music, and he was just kind of a little bit inconsiderate about the amount of noise he made, until he realized that I lived down here, and he's just like, oh man, I'm sorry, and then he actually did make an effort to be more quiet.
やるものならやってみろ
You know. It is what it is. Did I hear that right? Cashew's dead. Yeah, Cashew died, she actually died the day, the 2 days before Valentine's Day. I remember because Devin and I had went out to dinner. And I do remember hearing Cashew just, like, kind of, wailing and, like, making these loud, kind of yelping noises. That was my chair, that was not the ghost of Cashew. She was making these, like, yelping noises, and normally she would bark and, you know, make yelping noises and stuff like that, but, they were definitely different than the ones that she normally made. But I thought nothing of it. And then the next day or so, I got a text from my neighbor saying that, like, you know, if you've heard the noises that Cashew was making last night, like, she was having a medical situation and she died. So yeah, Cashew's dead. Cashew finally got out of there. Yeah, poor doggy. She was a pretty old dog, though. I don't know how old she was exactly, but she did seem on the old side. You know, you can kind of tell when a dog's old when they've got gray furs. Little bits of, like, gray hairs in their
仕
fur.
事にもないあれ団長
I mean, on the bright side, my neighbor's not going to be doing like 10 loads of laundry each week because he's washing like blankets and rugs and pillowcases and like all sorts of things that his dog left fur on, and leaving remnants of fur in the dryer filter. I remember when Nuzzle died. Kind of one of those things where, like, it hurt for a long time afterwards, and... You know when somebody dies and there's just parts of them that are still left behind? In this case, a dog. Like, a dog's fur. Just, you know, their toys and their little bits of fur on, like, the couch and stuff like that that's still around. Just kind of gives you, like, that eerie reminder that they're not there anymore. And she was sausage-shaped. Yeah, she did look like a sausage. I remember her from years ago. Yeah, she was an old dog. She was an old lady dog.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's going to get a new dog. Or if... I mean, obviously, it might take some time for him to heal from losing his one dog. I still haven't gotten another dog since Nuzzle.
Yeah.
But when Devin and I move in, we might get a Borzoi. Because, funnily enough, Devin's been doing more research than I have. I mean, like, I'll look at stuff, like, from time to time, but I guess Devin was doing a lot of research on dog breeds and what dog breeds that I've expressed interest in. And it seems like Borzois are the most, reasonable breed to get. Because they do like to run around, but they're also perfectly content with being couch potatoes.
いよいよですね。
I need to get a bigger place first. Yeah, obviously.
気楽に行きましょう。
And also, I mean, with Macadamia, since she's just like a little cat, I would want to get a puppy. So that way, like, I'd be concerned about getting a dog, like a full adult-sized dog, and, like, bringing it home and then the dog, you know, having a go at Macadamia or something. So I think it would be better to, like, get the dog as a puppy and raise it to be comfortable around the cat.
早く行けよ。テスト受けるんだろ。
え、もう？
So that when it's still learning to behave itself, it'll still be too small to really do much damage.
なんなんだ？気楽でいいけどさ。
そうそう、丸っこいのはジェラルド副長。チビはシーザー隊長のとこだからな。
I don't know how she'll be around dogs. We may have to wait until she passes away, but we'll see. Yeah. Wait, I don't go in here. I have to go into the other room. Oh, hi, Alicia.
あら。
I worry about a puppy bugging her. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. We'll see. We'll play it by ear.
え、なんでわかったんだろう。
志願者だな。君の名前は?
When I was looking, I was just kind of curious, and I was looking at dogs that were up for adoption at various shelters around the city. And, they're like pretty much all pit bulls. Which, you know, like, if, you know, I know that pit bulls are a very controversial breed. And my opinion on pit bulls is that they can be good dogs if they're trained well enough. But the thing is that if you get bit, and people say, oh, well, like, you know, Chihuahuas are more likely to bite than a pit bull. It's just like, yeah, but if you get bit by a Chihuahua, like, the worst that you're gonna get is, like, you know, broken skin and, you know, maybe a bruise or something like that. But if you get bit by a pit bull, like, you could die. Because pit bulls are just pure muscle. So that's the thing, it's just like, pit bulls are not for everybody. I think they should only be for people who actually know what they're getting into and they're not, you know, in over their head about getting a breed that they can't handle and can't train. Anyway, we go to the third floor. I don't disagree with the fighting idea that they're only a violent dog, but people kind of go too far and end up with a dog breed that needs experience, and that's not a beginner dog. Yeah, exactly. That's why it bothers me whenever I see those posts that are like, perpetuating the whole like nanny dog misconception. It's just like, look, if you want to get a pit bull, at least know what you're getting into. You know? And don't, you know, don't spread this misinformation that, you know, pit bulls have the same temperament as like a golden retriever, because they don't. They're not a beginner dog, they're not for everybody, but there are a lot of pit bulls out there that need adoption and this and that. But, you know, just do your research and make sure you know what you're getting into and that you're equipped to handle a dog like that. It's kind of like with huskies. Like, huskies are very independent, very energetic. That's why I wouldn't get a husky, especially living in a place that I live at, you know, a small one-bedroom apartment. Because huskies, they have a lot of energy, they need a lot of exercise. And if they don't get that exercise, they start throwing temper tantrums and, like, destroying stuff.
当たり前だバカ。剣握ってる年季が違うんだよ。ほら、さっさと立って4階の大隊長のところに行きな。え？根性試しは合格だっつってんだ。とっとと行け。はい。ちった戦士って面になったじゃねえか。ま、俺様のおかげだがな。久しぶりに面白いやつが来たじゃねえか。
Go up and talk to Elwyn. For anyone who was wondering what breed Nuzzle, my previous dog, was, he was a mix between a Border Collie and an Afghan Hound. Those two breeds were definitely confirmed. But when we took him to a vet, the vet also theorized that he might have also been part Border Collie, part Golden Retriever as well. See if I can find a picture of him. Whoops. That's him. That's Nuzzle. That was when he was younger. He was about 4 years old at the time. But he has that white stripe down his nose that Border Collies often have, and when he was younger, even younger than this, he had like a really long, smooth coat and really long nose. That's very typical of Afghan hounds, but you can kind of see the golden in him. He was a good boy. I wonder if I have other pictures of him. Probably not. That's okay. Fight to protect another, huh? I don't know what any of that stuff means. I just want to beat people up. All I do is beat people up.
Gokakか。
楽勝だね。
あの丸っこいのは落ちたぞ。
え、団長落ちちゃったの？
ああ。
あっちゃ。
とりあえず住むとこ案内するわ。荷物持ってついてきな。 着いたぞ。
え、どこどこ？
This is our house. This is our shitty ass house.
マジっすかこれ。
所属部隊は明日には決まってる。早起きしてまたテアトルに来な。じゃあな。
予想以上の待遇の悪さだな。そういえば団長どこ行っちゃったんだ？あ、団長！
ああ、ジャックさん。風が気持ちいいのでついフラフラと。
団長、その不合格だったんですよね。
ああ、そうなんです。なんだか
Yes.
調子が悪くて。
Didn't you listen to the dare officer?
やっぱり
Didn't you listen to Dare and the Lion?
ですかね。
Drugs and alcohol.
また
They
団
mess
長
up
と一
your
緒に
life.
働けるもんだとばっかり。
ジャックさんは
Yep. Mess up your
やっ
life.
ぱり合格。
は
そうですか。合格ですか。やりましたね、ジャックさん。よかったよかった。
あ、団長！
はい。
これからどうする？
Nah, not the alcohol.
どうとでもなります。他にも義
Not
務
at
もあ
all.
りますから。
Drugs to buy him,
それ
okay?
が決まったら連絡します。私のことは気にせず、テアトルの仕事に励んでください。
I love how, when,
そうだ
for those of you who took Dare,
一つだ
I
け
did.
聞いてもよろしいですか。
何ですか？
They made it seem like you were gonna be approached by drug dealers on the street and be like, "Hey kids,
いやいや、 やっぱり
you want some
そうです。
free drugs?"
それではジャックさん。
As if people would give out their drugs without money. I mean, I think they also made us afraid that people were gonna try to sell us drugs. I don't know. Dare was a something.
ジャック！レナード、ジャックはどこだ？
リドリー様、お元気になられたんで。
ジャックはどこだと聞いている。
Apparently, the Dare is something. It's still a thing. Schools, at least certain schools. I thought that they discontinued the program after they realized that it doesn't actually do anything to prevent kids from using drugs. If anything, it educates kids on how to use
な
drugs.
ぜ団を解散させたのです。
That just makes me think of the South Park episode where Mr. Mackey passes around a sample of marijuana, and
お父様の親心ですか？
so for everybody to smell it and understand what marijuana smells like, so that they can avoid it. And then somebody takes it. He's like, "Oh, we're at has marijuana make it back up here?
リドリー、
Oh,
どうしたのだリドリー。
who has the marijuana?
なんでもありません。
Uh-oh.
少しめまいが。
Drug dealers don't get you into drugs. Friends who do drugs and get you into them do.
ジャック。
Don't trust anybody, not even your friends. One of my favorite things to do in Dare was to draw in the workbook. You know, those little illustrations of Dare and the Lion, you know, being all cool and relatable to the kids, to the youths. And there was this one picture.
じゃないんだ。
Like, I used to like to draw on those pictures and make it look like he was doing drugs or just doing stuff that he wasn't supposed to be doing. There's this picture of Darren the Lion with his thumb up. And, you know, just, it's a picture of him with his thumb up. And I drew, this is an eraser, but I drew like a lighter in his hand. And then a cigarette in his mouth. Look. I can't find it, though. My little, what's it called? The workbook. It went missing. I wonder if the FBI stole it. It might be there. Yeah, maybe it's at my place. Maybe the FBI took it.
おう来たか。おめえが配属されるのはチームヘクトン、ジャーバス隊だ。
ジャーバス。あれどっかで聞いたような。
部屋は地下1階だ。早く行きな。
Devin, we're gonna meet your favorite character. Jarbus. Jarbus. A bus full of jars. That's how you say it. Jarbus. Jarbus.
酔っ払い
Jarbus. Jarbus.
ダニエルに続いてまたスカを引くぞ。
聞いた名前だと思ったんだよな、はあ、酔っ払いが隊長かよ。
うるせえ。文句が言いてえのはこっちの方だ。
なんだよ、自分だって大したことないくせにさ。
Jack Joe, buddy.
口は達者なようだ。よし、屋外訓練場に行くぞ。
屋外訓練場？ああ、あそこか。
Japanese is weird. Well, so is English. We've got words like Mississippi and Tennessee. Actually, scratch that. I think those are taken from indigenous languages, but still. What other words do we have? Shenanigans. That's an Irish word. English sounds normal. Jack, don't. I mean, not Jack. Devin, don't be like that. I don't want to fight this guy. I don't want to do this. Don't be xenophobic, Devin. Was fanns för gagu? Anushko? Anushko also? Look like bad English. Svenska ser ut som... I don't know. Bad Norwegian. Arnoshku? Yeah. Good. Norska ikugu?
失礼だぞ。隊長と呼べ。怒るなよ。仲良くやろうぜ。誰がお前なんか叩きのめしてこき使ってやる。
Oh, he has such a baby voice. He's so adorable.
どうせ叶わないんだからさ。
He's got a baby face and a baby voice.
僕をバカにしてるな。いじめられ子は切れると怖いんだぞ。
Aw, he's so adorable. I want to pinch his cheeks. Oh no! He's making monkey noises. Oh no. He's gonna kill me. Come on. Come here, monkey. Little baby monkey. Oh, he barely does any damage. I'm not even gonna use an analysis ball on her. On him, sorry. Noska are a piece of crap. Noska are gay. That's Swedish for you suck. A piece of crap. Oh yeah? Well, Svenska bara dit. Why you misgendered? I'm sorry. Do you know how to say shit in Swedish, Devin? I don't, but I do know how to say it in Norwegian. Du har dritt. Duolingo won't tell you. Svenska dritt. Alright, rest in peace. I think I know how to say, I love you in Swedish. It's bork bork bork. Heard a turkin.
てかすげえ弱いのな。お前さ、なんでテアトルに入れたの？
Heard a turkin. The heard a turkin.
ちょっと弱い。ちょっとじゃないだろう。
Doskadaskit. Oh, now you learn how to say it. You looked it up on Google Translate, didn't you?
あのさ、
Doskadaskit.
俺がヒラでいいよ。
何？
Dritt.
ダニエルの方が
Det er bare dritt.
甘ったれんな。テ
アトルは
実力だけがルールなんだよ。
Bagley.
ダニエル、悔しかったら強くなれ。ジャック、他人に同情する暇があるなら俺を蹴落とす努力をしろ。命がけの仕事をする覚悟ってのはそういうもんだ。
いっててて。
よし、ではこれから仕事の説明をする。ギルドは民間の依頼を受け、それを各隊が任務として処理し収入を得る。
Norwegian of a folk som inte bara där. What the fuck did you say to me, you piece of shit?
自分で依頼を受けて腕を磨く。だが隊の任務が最優先だぞ。
Norwegian is for people who are not bad. Oh, okay. Okay. Not bad, huh? I see how it is.
副隊長になったからにはいろいろと覚えてもらう。
Bara. No. Papatidu. For people who don't bathe. Oh, excuse you! Excuse you. I already know how to do this stuff, Jarvis. Some inte bara. You know how to, Devin, do you know how to say shower in Norwegian? It's dusche. Or dusche. It's just shower. Same thing in German too. Dusche. Ich dusche. Ich dusche. Du ein Dusch. Du bist ein Dusch. You're a shower. Ursäkta dig. Mo. It's the same as Swedish. You say douche. Douche. Alright, Duolingo. Actually, hang on. Wait, hang on. I didn't have a choice. They didn't give me a choice. I don't want to do this. They wouldn't let me select anything else. Yameru. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I love his little kawaii face. It's fine. Itushami. That is true. Man, I haven't spoken German in so long. I forget about how to say things. Oh, Dusha. Ich putze mir die Zähne. Putze mir die Zähne. I brush me the teeth. Oh no. Clive wants to join my party. No. German's a weird language. Someone was saying that in German, speaking German is like talking like Yoda. Because you put the verb at the end. Like, shit my pants I have. Pooped in your shoes I have. Ich habe in deinem Schuhen gepooped. I don't know. Like the word for German, for Germany, Tyskland. Yeah, same thing in Norwegian. There's a line in Rammstein song Jodo had me translate word for word, and it was hilarious. What was it? It was like making the sound of disapproval. Tyskland. Tisk. It's always kind of weird to me that countries... Like, if I go to Germany... So my name is Henry in English. And if I go to Germany, it's still Henry. And maybe they say Heinrich or something like that. Or Henrik in Norway or something. But like, it's like your name, a person's name is the same in every country, in every language. But a country's name can change from language to language. Like in Germany, in German is Deutschland, and in Norwegian and Swedish Tyskland. It's not necessarily true that the verb goes at the end. I know, but like just in you know, proper what's it called? Proper verb. I don't know. I don't know the proper names for terms. And I rip the And I rip off the doll. Rip off the doll. Off what? The hell? Rip I the doll the head off. Just unconjugated verbs, I see. Gotcha. I remember when I took German, and we came back from winter break, and we had to say in like just a sentence or two what we did over winter break. And this kid in my class said something like, Ich habe something like he basically said like I went to see Santa and I sat on Santa's lap, but he said like Ich habe on Santa's lap gesitzen. That's just the line translated word for word. I gotcha. Ich habe on Santa's lap gesitzen. Gesetzen. She's like, Axel. That was his German name, Axel. There was also a boy in Sib. I went to Sib. There was a boy in Brenda's German class. His real name was Mitch, and I forget what his like official German name was, but everyone called him Walter because he stared at the wall. And it got to a point where the teacher started calling him Walter as well. Actually, do I need to sleep? Do I need to do my interior crocodile alligator Ponto. Yes, actually. I have to do my crocodile mission. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. I kind of miss high school, not necessarily for, you know, everything, but I do miss, like, the shenanigans of my classmates and everything. Speaking of names, it's weird how my GPS in Swedish will tell me exits in Swedish, but routes are in English. Like, name such and such. That's interesting. So when it speaks Swedish to you, does it say, like, ta till höger and ta till venstre? Because in Norwegian, it basically translates, like, when it says, like, turn left and turn right, it translates to take to the left and take to the right. Ta till höger is take to the right. Ta till venstre is take to the left. Dorian. Ta off shooting. Let's take the exit. Ta off shooting. Ta till höger. Ta till venstre. He'll say svang venstre or höger. Yeah, that's pretty similar to Norwegian. Swing, swing left and swing right. Sving. Sving venstre. Sving højre. I love how Daniel just has a mental breakdown and runs away. It's like, no, I won't do it. I can't do it in front of my girlfriend, Isabella, who is also a crocodile. We're going to the Elf region. Excuse me. The Elf region. Had some bad times out there. See, I played this game so many times, I know exactly what they're saying without even really understanding much of Japanese. Yeah. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Not that way. I want to warp there, Jarvis, please. Please let me warp. Oh, wait. You're gonna be my date. Please, date me. I'm just gonna talk to you as much as I can. I want Rinka to date me. Please date me, waifu. I'm gonna save real quick. Just so I don't have to, sit through that cutscene again. I'm getting kind of used to the backwards controls. You know, circle to confirm and X to cancel. I'm not sure what the work for the highway exit is yet, because I can't read while driving, but I do know that's saying it in Swedish. When it's then saving, like, svang venstre på Route 1. Route 1. Cool. Can't we just go through Fort Valencia? But no, that would be too convenient. I get interstate being in English because it's a US thing, but they must have routes or something. Oh, we get to meet Wino. It's kind of interesting how each country sort of has its own version of the interstate. In Canada, it's Trans-Canada Highway. I think in England it's called like the M... whatever, I'm not really sure. Never been to England. But the Trans-Canada Highway is sort of like the Canadian version of the interstate. It's a green sign with a maple leaf. Also the provincial routes. So you know how we in the United States there's state routes. In Canada, at least for Ontario anyway, their provincial route signs have a picture of the Queen's crown on them. It's kind of interesting. Maybe we should go to Canada, Devin. Instead of going to the White... I mean, I do want to go to the White Mountains, but I also want to go to, like, maybe Nova Scotia or Quebec. Because I've never been to, I've never been anywhere outside of Ontario in Canada. I want to go to the other provinces, states. But Ontario is a big province. We can do both. Yay! Can we please? We'll make a trip to Bahama. Take a ferry to Nova Scotia or Prince Edward Island. We should go to Prince Edward Island. Where L.L. Montgomery was born. LM. And of Green Gables and all that. Like, which I can drive to Quebec City in 5 hours. I can help you drive. I'll be here 3 weeks, so we can go another weekend. Yeah, that's true. Georgia went to Montreal for a bachelor party back in 2013. He loved it. That's cool. I'll need to brush up on my French because I only took a semester of French, and I wasn't very good at it. My Quebecois. He said it didn't feel like North America. Yeah, Quebec is completely different because, like, you got the stop signs that are in French. Arrêtez. And, I have a couple of friends who live in Quebec. Maybe we can visit them. Yeah. If they want to get together for lunch or something. I think one of the cities, or a touristy area most people know, is in French. Yeah. I want to go somewhere that doesn't feel like North America, so Quebec might be a good choice. Even the architecture and the culture felt like Europe. Well, I know in Ottawa, they've got... shit. That's our backtrack. In Ottawa, they've got, at least the Parliament buildings are pretty, like, they look like castles. Uh-oh, I'm dying. You're on your own, Jarvis. You figure it out. Come on, Jarvis. You're a big, strong man. You kill these enemies for me. Another enemy falls to the sword of Jarvis. Yay, level up. So I don't have to waste any more herb extract on myself. We should also go one of these days to the west coast of Canada. Go to British Columbia. I know Devin and I have been talking about one of these days taking an Amtrak, like a train trip out west. Getting one of the fancy trains that has a cabin and everything. It's like the American version of the Trans-Siberian Railway. Except with less alcohol. Oh, I'm dying. It's okay, dinosaur. I can be here all day. There we go. Go over the final blow. Or like having an EU rail pass. Yeah. Alright, I gotta heal us both. His job was Su. It's not doing too well. Oh no, he's on fire. Oh no, what is cooling spray? Shit. This is the downside of playing this game in Japanese. And why it's ball cement powder. Thank God for Google Lens though. Detect language. No, I don't need an analysis ball. I don't need a small needle. Cure needle. Oh no, I think I need a sage recovery pill. Massive. Whatever. I don't know, fuck it. If he dies, he dies. Oops. Waste all my herb extract on myself. There you go. Jack's gonna die because Jack can't fucking read. I never learned to read. I'll get it eventually. No! Oh no! I'll backstruck the... I should probably go back and buy healing items, shouldn't I? I mean, I got Luck Plus maxed out, so I guess it's not a total loss, but even still I want to... Torilla region. I want to get more healing items. Go to the general store. Actually, I think he's got some stuff. He might have some stuff for Blaze. I'm not sure. Oh? Okay, what do you got for me? Sage, recovery pill, analysis ball, purification stone. No, you've got nothing that I want. Arigatou gozaimashita! Let's get out of here. Let's go buy medicine. I need medicine. Alright, some more herb extract. That is March. Recovery pill. Nectar. Okay. Celestial nectar. I'll just buy one. Okay. Just one of these things. One's good enough, right? I'm just gonna save and sleep to replenish my energy and to I should probably have slept first, but oh well. That's okay. We all make mistakes in the heat of passion, Jim Jam. Okay, back to the mission. In fact, let's do something. Let's speed it up a bit. Get to where we need to go faster. I'm going nowhere. Real fast. Whoops. Wrong way. Jack, please. You know what, maybe I should fight this guy. I've watched speedruns of this game and it's intense. I think a lot of the strategy to beating this game, you know, for a speedrun is figuring out, well, one, the RNG, which you can't do a whole lot about, but also figuring out which enemies are sort of worth the effort. Oops. At the level that you're at. We're doing good so far. We're leveling up. Now we're getting we're doing it fast, so that's good. Oh. There we go. Oh, I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to use herb extract. I need to go. Alright, take care, Catherine. Have a good rest of your night. Grinding is it's such a... It's so annoying. I mean, I guess it is what it is, but even still. Ah. No, no! Kill it, Jarvis. Kill it. I'm too much of a wuss to do it myself. There we go. Hydrate. And we're getting doggles in the process, so that's good. Don't you dare summon more of your... Oh, fucking rats. Get out of here. God. Well, I learned a new skill, so that's good. I'm hoping by the time that we get to the elf region, we'll be leveled up enough to kill the crocodiles with no issue. Right, you get him, Jarvis. Oh no! Shit! I didn't mean to use it on the enemy. God, I'm dumb. Yeah, enjoy your herb extract, asshole. I can't believe I did that. Modded Radiata? This isn't modded, this is just the Japanese version. How are you, Raiden? David. How are you, David? No, I have this sped up because, grinding is annoying. It's tedious. And I don't like it. I don't have the modded tag, do I? Okay, good. Not being misrepresentative.
David, yes. What is this, David?
David. Which path are you gonna go? That's a good question. I figure, I don't know, maybe I'll do a poll. I just don't know how to do polls on Twitter. Not Twitter, Twitch. Once I figure it out. Maybe I'll do a poll. Or I'll just do it on Discord. What path do you think I should do first? Obviously I'll do both, but I think I don't know. This is a stream, so it's very much a public opinion sort of thing. Human path farmer only run. Farmer only run? Yeah. That'll be interesting. Oh my god, he's getting obliterated by all these wolves. That would be interesting to do. Or Clive only run. God help me. God help me if I only have Clive. Oh no, he's dying! I'm not gonna give the herb extract to the enemy this time. Never again. I did that by accident a while ago. Not fun. He didn't get the feather earring? Nah, not yet. I'll get it later. In the meantime, this is working just fine. There we go, circle song. No save flag, unfortunately. We just have to kind of hope that we don't die. Or, I can do what I like to do best. And, save state. How about an empty bottle run of RADIATA? That'd surely be awful. An empty bottle run? Oh yeah. Empty bottle, or like a farmer run. Where Jack just gets the pitchfork. He only uses the pitchfork. He, I can mod it so he's wearing just his or not his underwear, his pajamas. And the only people that he recruits are his fellow Solio Village friends. He only recruits people from his village. Channeling the old Wino energy. Jarvis would appreciate that very much. Alright, back in the elf region. Come at me. You little Audrey too. Let's pay a genius, or pay a visit to Genius's house. Hey, Genius! I'm here to, help you, stalk Ward Zane. Yes, that sounds right. I know the secret to getting into the City of Flowers. Psych! You're never getting to the City of Flowers. But I am. I will. If I join the non-human path. There's an enemy back here I want to get. There you go. I'm not a speedrunner by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just very impatient with grinding. Oh no, I'm confused. Have you been, Abra and Raiden? By the way, I obviously know you guys' usernames, but do you guys want to be called by your username or something else? Real name, nickname, something? Just let me know. Grinding weapon skills is definitely a pain. Oh god, yes. Grinding in just in general is a pain. Fine with your username, but doing fine. That's good. Ah, bruh. What about you, Raiden? What do you want to be called? I'm gonna save state right here. Been meaning to do another RADIATA run in between all the other games I've been up to. Username's fine too. Good. Okay. Alright. I kind of feel the same way. Like, I don't know, I love RADIATA stories, but like, I kind of feel the same way that Lex did, where it's just like, you can only play RADIATA stories so many times before it's just like, you've pretty much played it all. And I do love this game, and it's very much, you know, a part of my streamer personality. But also, I do like to play other games from time to time. And I've been thinking of starting a new series aside from Shovelware Sunday that's like where I play platformer games that aren't necessarily shovelware, they're just like platformer games that are for the PS2 era that I enjoy. There we go. Spam the attacks. And of course, I did all the work, and Jarvis takes full credit for it. Way to go, Jarvis. I only got 5 doggles from it, but whatever. Have you considered streaming the other Tri-Ace games if you haven't already? I did start a stream of Star Ocean 3. So this right here is what determines whether you got the good or bad Arcader hide. This little thing right here. So that's why I save state before it. I did start playing, or I started a stream of Star Ocean 3 till the end of time, but I don't know. I mean, I like RADIATA stories, but I'm not a huge fan of JRPGs as far as streaming goes, because they're just very time-consuming. And I just want to get through the story without having to worry about grinding. And that was kind of a problem that I had with Star Ocean 3. And then I also played Radiant Historia, which is not Tri-Ace in particular, but it is very similar to RADIATA stories and sort of the spiritual successor to RADIATA stories. And I mean, it's a good game, but also it's a turn-based RPG, and I hate turn-based. I just don't like it. Made for some of the same people. Yeah, it was made by some of the same people. And it is a good game. It has a good story, but like, I don't know. Like, at least JRPGs, like, they're not ideal for streaming, at least in my opinion. Because it's just like, there's so much, I don't know. It's hard for me to describe. If it's a turn-based RPG, that makes it even worse, because I have to focus on, like, what I'm actually doing in the game, in the battles, and not just button mashing. Like, I'd rather just, you know, go through a puzzle, button mash, kind of make it feel like as natural as breathing. I don't want to have to, like, sit there and really think too much about it, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't know, RADIATA stories is an exception to the rule. I mean, I don't know. It's just, everyone has their own things that they prefer to stream, and I found in my experience with streaming that JRPGs aren't really ideal. I only make an exception for RADIATA stories because I played it so many times over and I know what I'm doing, for the most part. The problem I keep seeing... The problem is... Wait, sorry. Okay. The problem I keep seeing is engaging with chat while playing games... While playing RPGs, as well as keeping the game while not getting game fatigue by streaming on the same every time. Yeah, that too. Like, it's kind of like the difference between being friends with somebody and having them as a roommate. Like, you can be friends with someone, but, like, absolutely hate living with them. And I feel the same way about JRPGs. Like, I can enjoy playing JRPGs just by myself. But streaming them is a different animal because you have to balance that element of playing the game while also entertaining your audience. And I found that kind of difficult to do. So that's why, like, normally I'll play small, new games every once in a while, but I do like to stick to what I know. Things that are nostalgic, things that I've already played before. Because it's easy for me to get through the game just as second nature, while also talking to chat. RADIATA is nice in that regard that there's a lot to talk about and it's a bit on the shorter side. Yeah. Oh my god. Star Ocean 3 is so fucking long. I'm a little bit embarrassed to admit that I haven't even beaten it yet. I haven't even come close to beating it. It's 2 discs long, and I haven't even gotten past the first disc. Alright, the moment of truth, guys. Are we gonna get the good skin or the bad skin? Especially with all deleted content. Yes, I agree. I'm really still very amazed that James was able to find as much as he did. You know? It's so wild to me to think that, like, there's just, like, certain people that I've met in the RADIATA Stories fandom that have just changed everything. Like, you know. Like, if it weren't for James, like, all of this deleted content and this hidden content would have gone completely uncovered. Put the lotion on its skin and then it's a good skin. Or else it gets the hose again. Got Star Ocean 3 at launch and picked up every couple of years and only beaten it 3 times. But he's talking to you. I lose interest partway through the second disc on Star Ocean 3. Yeah. The farthest I got in Star Ocean 3 was the Shrine of Kadan, or Kadan, or whatever, however you pronounce it. Because the problem that we had, that me and my sister had, was that we avoided fights because Star Ocean 3 makes it so easy for you to flee battles. At least with RADIATA Stories, they kind of force you to, like, I mean, you can flee battles, but it uses up a flee ball if you want to do it. But in Star Ocean 3, if you want to flee a battle, I think it uses up some magic power, but not a whole lot, so it's really easy to just avoid battles. And so for that reason, we reached the Shrine of Kadan, and we're really under-leveled. I got close to the second disc. Okay, that's good. At least I know that I was getting close. We got to this one enemy in the Shrine of Kadan, and oh god, we didn't get the good one. Bad skin. You know what's another long game? Odin Sphere. I've had it for years and I picked it up every so often and still haven't finished. I've never even heard of that game.
本当にちゃんと見たのかよ。
嫌なら持って帰りなさい。
I'm still trying to figure out what game I should play, or what game I should stream after Twilight Princess. I know that Devin and Forkboard really like A Link to the Past, but I'm not a huge fan of the 2D Zelda games, so I'm probably going to pass on that. I'm thinking either Skyward Sword or Four Swords Adventure. I'm leaning towards Four Swords Adventure because I want to get a little bit further in. I haven't finished Skyward Sword, so I want to at least be able to sort of get far enough in it before I stream it. I like Valkyrie Profile, another PS2 track. Yeah, that's another one. Maybe I should play that one. It's just like, there's so many games I want to stream in so little time. It's a good game, but it gets kind of repetitive. You just keep playing the same 8 areas of different characters. It's where Length and Valkyrie. Yeah. Yeah.
たかがワニじゃん。たかがじゃないよ。動物だって生きてるんだ。そんなこと言っても、お前だって肉食べるだろ。僕は肉なんて食べないよ。イザベラを見てたら、とても。
He professes his love for Isabella. Valkyrie Profile 2. So many games to play in so little time. I know. I was thinking of doing like a sampler Saturday sort of thing, where it's like I'm not going to commit to playing one particular game all the way through. It's just I'm gonna play, you know, 2, 3, 4 hours worth of a game just to sample it. But I don't want to commit to it. So maybe I'll do that with some JRPGs. I just feel like I'll let a lot of people down. Because the thing with JRPGs is that they're very story-driven. And, you're probably not getting the full experience just by playing 4 hours of a game. If I played only 4 hours of RADIATA stories, I would hate it. Not gonna lie. When I first played this game, I wasn't too fond of it. And yet here I am. Once I live there, I can play the JRPG. Yeah. We'll play all the Final Fantasy X and, Actually, I want to try getting the good hide. Alright, let's try it, guys. Let's go for the gold. Are you ready, guys? Wish me luck. Yeah. One thing I've been wanting to try to document all the appearances of Etheria being in Triace games. How many times is she in a Triace game? I wonder about that. How many tries? Yeah, let's see how many tries it takes. It rubs the lotion on its crocodile hide. And almost all of them. Jesus. She's popular, I guess. Man, I wish we had that many RADIATA Stories cameos. And when we do get a RADIATA Stories cameo, it's only Jack and Ridley. We don't even get Gantz. But you know who I wanted to try his cameo? Lord Zane. Alright. The Hero Queen first appeared in Star Ocean. Or Valkyrie, probably. I'm not even sure. Okay, let's find out, guys. Are we gonna get lucky? Drum roll, please.
何ちゃんと鑑定できんの？
アナスタシア様に無礼な口を聞くと二度とお日様を拝めなくするわよ。
安心なさい。クロちゃんについてあたしの目にかなう者はいないわ。
本当か。
エレナ。
No, this is a bad hide.
かしこまりました。
Road state. Sad day. Alright, best 2 out of 3. I know it's gonna happen. I think I've done this before, and it took like maybe 5 tries. We'll see. We'll find out. No, I warped to the wrong place. Okay. Are you resetting for 10,000 doggles? Yes, I am, James. Hopefully. I'm on try number 3 right now. Wish me luck. I've only ever got good hide once. Luckily, James figured out that the variable for the good Crocker Year hide is determined when you actually obtain the hide itself. So that's useful information. By the way, James, how are you? Have you been? It's been a while, eh? You were so excited you posted in Discord. You know, it's worth it. Oh, shit. I almost knocked my drink over. You deserve bragging rights if you get the 10,000 doggle hide. Alright. Round 3. Been good trying to work on the remix mod, hopefully to get done by the English anniversary. Oh, cool! Well, if you ever need, if you ever want me to beta test anything, just hit me up anytime. That's really exciting. We got it! Yes! Try 3! Success! Success! Yay, I'm more happy about it than I should be. It's not like it's the first time I've gotten it. Retry is not bad. Not bad. I do more hardware tests, but PS2 is currently out of commission. That sucks. My PS2, so actually reminds me, I need to follow up with the people who took my GameCube in, but my PlayStation 2, the North American version one, seems to be doing fine. Aside, he's excited eyes. My PlayStation 2 seems to be working fine, aside from the fact that it keeps on resetting the clock every time I turn it back on. But my Nintendo game system, my Nintendo 64, my GameCube, and my Wii just won't turn on. And luckily there's this place, like, down the street that fixes game consoles, and I brought it into them, and they said that they'd call me, but I haven't heard back from them yet, so maybe I should give them a call later. So maybe on Monday, since it's the weekend, to see if they figured out what's wrong with my GameCube. I need to find a way to load games onto my PS2 without burning discs every time. It's a waste of DVD-Rs. Oh wow, you'd use wow, I mean, I guess I never really thought too much about it, how like the method that you use to play it on your PS2, but that makes sense. Burning it onto DVRs. Resetting the clock means that the little coin battery is probably dead and needs replacing. Oh, well, that's interesting to know. Also, for loading games, I recommend getting a PS2 setup for re-MC boot. Interesting.
これで一生分の運が使い果たしたかもしれん。
やったぜ。
Jarvis is such a pessimist. He's just like, yeah, we got lucky, but our luck's probably gonna run out.
隊長、
ダニエルお前、任務を降りた罪は重いぞ。
はい。どんな罰でも受けます。それより、
Anyway,
当然だ。
we already watched this cutscene where
そんなこと言って
Daniel's being all
僕は
mopey.
肉なんて食べないよ。
Danny.
イザベラを見てたら、とても。
おい、気になってたんだが、そのイザベラってのは。
イザベラは僕の小さい頃からうちにいるクロコゲーターの名前だ。え？なんで驚くんだよ。イザベラは僕の家族なんだぞ。
ダニエル、あのな。
So how's Remix gonna work? It's gonna use the PS2 emulator.
これからだってこういう仕事はやりませんからね。
I don't know. I mean,
で首にするっていう。
it definitely does work on the emulator, what I've played of it, but
あいつがあんなに怒るとはな。
びっくりですね。
I guess that's a question for James,
とにかく、
not me.
タイで受けている任務は終わった。今日のところはここで解散だ。
お疲れした。
Alright. Well, we got what we wanted out of that mission. And it only took us 3 tries. That's not too bad. Yes, your name is Jack Russell. That's interesting. You made it compatible for anything that RADIATA stories can be played on. Okay, I believe Thanos has some missions for us, doesn't he? If you have a modded PS2, you should be able to play on it. Alright, Google Lens. Do your magic. Oops. We got work for you, kid. Hurry up and take one of these, okay? Alright. Google Lens, tell me what this says. Smile down Fang? No, I don't want to do that yet. Fantastic gem. Monsters on the Bridge. I'll do the Masterpiece of Fantasy one. That's fine. Because it's an easy one. Monsters, gotcha. Thank you. Did you get the sword emblem from Elwyn's room? No, I should get that. Actually, now that you mention it, I should get the thing from Elwyn's room, and I should get the feather earring. The feather earring's in the sewers, isn't it? I'm assuming that's what that is. I don't know Japanese too good. Fun fact about the feathering chest, it changes whether you have the item or not. If you have the feathering in your inventory, it becomes herb extract max. Oh, that's interesting. So for like new game plus and all that. I suppose I should recruit some people, shouldn't I? I know that he has a problem with his tech one missing. Alright, Carlos, I'll go find your contact one for you. Yeah, the sewers aren't as difficult to navigate if you follow the flow of the water. But still need help with the Gold Dragon's castle. Always. That place gives me hell. I'd say on a scale of, well, if I were to rank the areas of RADIATA that get me the most lost, I would say City of White Knights is at the top. Then the Path of the Spider. And then RADIATA Castle. Because RADIATA Castle at least has a map on it. This place and the City of White Knights do not. The only one I don't have memorized is the Gold Dragon's Castle. Flow of the water. So yeah, so you see how the water is kind of flowing out towards this the grate. I mean that you can't really do it here because the water is stagnant. But you can see that like the water is flowing outwards, and it flows out from that fountain room, that rotary fountain room that I don't know. It's like, it's not the best navigation system, but it's something. Oh no. No! No! No, please. Oh no. I have like very few herb extract. I cannot handle this fight. I am not equipped. Thanks for the hydrate. Sorry, I bumped my my desk. Right, bye. The only thing holding me back was my own doubt. Getting a spam call from somebody. I'm not going to answer it. I'm busy streaming right now. Anyway. Carlos, I have your contact ones. So be my friend, please. Yeah. That second sandfall always gets people. It's such a dick move, too. Yeah. No, I'm not talking to you. Should stock up on more items, too, while I'm at it. You as a kid. And it's so cruel, too, for them to do that. It's like you get all the way to the top. You see the entrance to the Gold Dragon's castle in sight. And you're like, yay, I finally made it. Then you run. You get hit by a sandfall. Oh shit, I got hit by a sandfall. You fall to the bottom. You make it back up eventually. And then you climb up a second time and you're like, I'm not going to make the same mistake this time. So you walk very slowly. You walk past the first sandfall, and you're like, yay, I finally made it. You run towards the entrance to the Gold Dragon. Get knocked down again. I get knocked down, but I get up again. I wonder if they have flea balls here. I think the other shop does. No, she doesn't have it. You should get Cosmo. He's a good healer starting. Oh yeah, that'd be good. I need to go to this store. I don't think you have flea balls, do you? Oh, he does. Alright, I'm gonna use a few of these. Because I'm a coward. I cower at balls. Ironic that they're called analysis, or not analysis balls. Flea balls. Actually, wait, is that a... I don't know if that's a flea ball or not. It could be an analysis ball, I don't know. I'm just going into this game almost blind. I should get Romaria as well. I never knew Moonstone was a Moonlight Stone in Japanese. Yeah, that's interesting. Take the lion. I'll kick him later. Gonna save and sleep. I'll kick the Smilodon in a bit. Alright, daytime again. Kick everyone. Good trading. No. Wrong store, sorry. There you go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for teasing your pet. Should go find Romaria. Actually, Cosmo. Cosmo's out of washing, isn't he? Romaria, I like her, but her yelling drives me nuts. Can't talk to him and he should join. Yow! I wonder if they shortened the Moonstone because of the 21 character limit for the item names. That's a very likely possibility. Right there.
Yo.
Yay! He's my friend. I've got Cosmo. I'm gonna get Romaria in a wee bit. I have to go to the Gnome region for that. Oops. We're friends. I just realized that regulars, like I can add regulars on Streamlabs chatbot. I don't know what exactly it does for Twitch itself, but that's a thing. All y'all are regulars now. Who do you think is the biggest pain to recruit? I don't know, probably like Elwyn or one of those characters who's just very difficult to fight. I think it's ironic that Adele is the last character that you're able to recruit, and yet she's not really that great of a fighter. Sort of that 11th hour ranger effect. Alright, Romaria. I'm here to mess with you. On my way to kick your ass. I think it might be Jarvis for me. Don't you need to have less than 5,000 toggles to do it? Yeah, I remember that for Jarvis you have to pay off his tab, don't you? I think it involves something like that. Because if you miss one mission from Thanos, it fucks up the whole game. That too. Thanos and, well, Elwyn and Thanos by extension. Because Thanos also won't be your friend if you miss the mission. And I believe if you do the mission where you fight you know, Vetus and Miranda and Alvin, I think it also was. And then you have to fight Achilles afterwards. So fighting or winning against Achilles is optional. But if you're going for completion's sake, you have to beat him. So if you want Elwyn as a friend, if you want Thanos as a friend, you have to beat Elwyn. Not Elwyn, sorry, Achilles. I misspoke. Where is she? I'm just gonna save state before I do anything more with her. Gerald's recruitment? Yeah, I think... What do you have to do to recruit him? This is the one where you need less than 5,000 toggles. I remember Ad. He made a little recruitment guide for the characters that are easy to miss or like otherwise have like a time limit to when you can recruit them. And that was a very useful guide. I wish Ad still streamed, but I know he's got other stuff going on in life, so I understand. But I enjoyed his streams. Come on. Ata! Well, at least she's not going, yeah! She's just going, Ata! Which is less obnoxious. And her attacks are relatively easy to dodge. It just sucks that if I ultimately do the human path farmer run, I'm not going to be able to take her with me. Oh, if you're playing... Yeah, you have to just burn off all that money. Right after the ultimate battle mission. I love her logic of, oh, you beat me, so therefore you must be the good guy. I'm gonna join you now. Perfect logic. Completely unflawed logic. Fun fact number 2, Romaria is Romario in Japanese. That's kind of interesting too, because I think I remember wording that names that end with O in Japanese are more feminine, and names that start with, or that end with I, are more masculine. Like the name like Yoshi is a masculine name, and then like Yoko is a feminine name, so it ends with O. It's kind of the opposite in a lot of Western languages, where like a name that ends with O is masculine, and a name that starts with, or a name that ends with I is feminine. It also sounds like a bar. It sounds like I don't know, like an even more Italian version of Mario, if that's even possible. It's cool because dark elves are not supposed to have genders. Really? Wait a second. Are you talking about in the Japanese version or just in general? I know that in the what's it called? In the deleted scenes, like Jack makes a comment saying that like the elves don't have sexes, so like I'm guessing that they're plant-like and they reproduce asexually like plants do. It could have been that. I think maybe that's what you're thinking of, James. Also, welcome back, Catherine. Sorry, I didn't miss your message. I saw it. I just took it a second to get to it. But yeah, in one of the deleted cutscenes, actually, I'm gonna put Romaria here. Sorry, Carlos. You and your dirty eye contact can take a hike. In one of the deleted cutscenes, Jack makes a comment saying something that the White Elves, or I don't know if it was the White Elves or he just said like, what was it? I have to find it. I don't know if he specified the White Elves in particular, or if he just said elves in general don't have sexes. But he did say that elves don't have sexes. I do know that. Let's see if I can find it. He just said the elves, which even still, it's something. Display. Yeah, the mother of the dark elves. I thought the elves didn't have sexes. It's a little bit of interesting, I don't know, trivia there, I guess. Sex? No, please. You got me at no sex, Lieutenant Satan. What the fuck? You ain't got no sex, Lieutenant Satan. He ain't got no sex. That's why he's got a pharaoh beard. It's compensating for the dick he doesn't have. I'm also curious why they changed Airedale to Adele, since the dog breed is called Airedale. I'm guessing that they wanted it to sound more natural as a name. Like it would be kind of awkward to name someone like a literal dog breed, like Airedale. So they're just like, well, Adele sounds similar enough to Airedale, I guess. Shaq's saying it, so can we really trust him? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he could be wrong. Aiden in the Japanese version is named Adele. What the hell? That I didn't know. I know that Ridley's name in the Japanese version, her last name is Timberlake, and they changed it to Silverlake in the English version because... I'm not really sure why, but I'm assuming that they just didn't want people in the West to assume that they were making a reference to Justin Timberlake. Anyway, I have to talk to the Sword Master here. I was actually looking for old promo material and found forum posts from the original reveal making fun of that, actually. The Aiden and Adele thing, or making fun of something else? Yeah, but anyway. Oh, the Timberlake thing. Yeah. That might have been why they changed it. Maybe they wanted to either just not make that reference in general, or wanted to avoid a potential lawsuit from Justin Timberlake and his very early 2000s ramen hair. His ramen noodle hair. You guys know about that, right? How, like, in the early 2000s, Justin Timberlake had... Timberlake. His hair looked like ramen. Sorry. Coincidence? I think not. I'd love to play RADIATA stories with the original Nami Tamaki song in there. Yeah. I mean, you can with an emulator, if you want to. It was either ramen or the frosted test. Looks delicious. I know that there's a Korean snack that is pretty... That's it's basically dry instant ramen. I've never eaten it, but Devin pointed it out to me. I didn't even know that was a thing. But, I mean, hey, when I was a kid, I used to eat raw oats, so there's that. Kind of makes me think of in Ocarina of Time, in the Fire Temple, there's a... well, the original music for the Fire Temple had an Islamic chant. And it turns out that they took that chant from some, like, sound file library, and they didn't really know that it was an Islamic chant. And then I think it was brought to their attention, and they were just like, oh shit. And they didn't want to offend anyone or, you know, cause trouble, so they removed the chant from later versions of the game. And I actually happen to have a copy of the cartridge with the original chant in it. It's okay, but you can eat 25-cent ramen for cheaper. Yeah, it's like the people who bought that. Some influencer or celebrity was selling what was essentially just like an IKEA tote bag for like over $100. But it's just like you can buy an actual IKEA bag for 25 cents or so, or not even 25 cents, maybe 10 cents. The chant was from a sample CD, yeah. Anyway, so I have to go to... I made this list a while back. It might be missing some characters. English Airedale, Natsume, Thanatos. Thanatos. Adele, Rocco. Alvin is Elvis. Like, very much. Jade, Alma, Lyle, it's Lilac. Romario, Rufus, Ricardo, Miso. Oh yeah, like, oh my god, I forgot about the Blackie thing. Yeah, in one of the black goblins in this game. In the English version, his name's Scroll, but in the original Japanese version, his name is Blackie. You can probably figure out why they changed it. Yeah, you have to assemble with the IKEA bag yourself. And that's hard. Mag's kind of messed up, but here's a picture. Let's see. Okay, I see what you're talking about. Chloe's name is different in Japanese? I'm not sure. Zane's name is Zain. Zain-sama. Oh, pretty much the same. Yeah. Johan. Johan. I think this is the first guy. Actually, no, this is a weapon shop. I'm in the wrong place. I have to go here. Slave-masen. Order. Something. Order jack. One of these dwarves messes with us. He's like, oh, here's the package. Oh, missed. Oh, I'm just joking. That's a little joke between me, the dwarves and I. Here's the package. Whoop. Psych. Jack is not amused. Only when he wants to be, Devin. Only when he wants to be. No, this guy's not the trickster. I think it's the next guy. There's only 3 blacksmiths that we have to visit. That's the last one, who's a bit of a trickster, a bit of a jokester. This guy, he is the jokester. Yeah, it's like, oh. Here you go. Oh, thank you. Oh, psych. And then he laughs. And then everybody clapped. Like, yeah, okay, very funny. And now Jack became pissed. How come you're playing in... Oh, I know. So... Yeah, I kind of forgot about it. I need to fix it. I changed up my, Actually, no, it's in 16 on my 9. It's, at least in my my emulator settings, it's in 16 by 9. Game assists. Okay. Let me see. I think when I was playing this, when I was setting the game up, I just kind of glossed over the window settings. Let's see, setting. Luckily, that's in English. There we go. There we go. That's the way. Okay. And that's how we do it. I don't know, it's just like I glossed over it when I was first starting my playthrough. But thanks for pointing that out. Actually, what did that say? That said, Radiata Rupasuke. Okay. I think in the English version it just says Lupus Gate. It doesn't say Radiata. Just something I wanted to check on. This goes on a ramble about how much he loves his weapons. His weapons grade plutonium. Wait, I wasn't done gushing about my weapons. I lost my gun. I lost my sword. Save. That's very important. Let's see. It's been almost 3 hours since I started streaming. I think it's, it's about that time. Well, humans and fellow fairy creatures, that was a good run. I see that Radiant is streaming right now. He's playing Star Ocean, the Divine Force. So we'll probably raid him right now. He only started, 30 seconds ago, so we'll catch him at the beginning of the stream. So that's a good idea. We'll go over and raid Radiant. As for the schedule, it's going to be posted tomorrow. But a little sneak peek is going to be 2 gaming streams, one on Wednesday, one on Sunday, and then movie night on Monday. Let's head over to Raid and stream, say our Shining Raid. That long already. I know, time flies when you're getting fired from the Knights. There it goes. Alright, cool. So yeah, let's go Say hello to Radiant. It's Radiant69. Yo, Elf Dude, are you gonna be with Leon one day? Nah. You mean as far as like, a cosplay? No. I just do Zane. So. But nice to see you in here, Nico. Sadly, you're catching the end of our stream, so we're gonna head over to Radiant stream. Yeah. Schedule is gonna be posted tomorrow. And, sorry you popped in just at the end, Nico, but hopefully I'll see you on Wednesday next week for the next stream. In the meantime, humans and fellow furry creatures, been fun, as always. Thanks for making the end of my day nice and relaxing. Let's go say hello to Radiant. And, take care. I'll see you later.